Hey guys, this is Dr. M. And you guys probably know I treat a lot of, high-level athletes, and I just want to tell you a couple things that's been going on in the media that's just, you guys already know about, Kevin Durant and Draymond Green and all the stuff that the media is portraying. And you guys probably already know that the media lies and there's false news and all this other kind of stuff that happens. But let me tell you the truth about some of the stuff that's actually really truly happening on the inside level. High-level athletes, number one, high-level athletes are not a bunch of school-age little girls sitting on the sidelines and chit-chatting and gossiping among each other. Kevin Durant and Draymond Green are high-level athletes. They're not going to do that. High-level athletes, what they do is they can go and fight and argue and have disagreements, but they are not going to sit there and fister and harbor hatred and anger toward each other and decide to go another team because of an issue that they had because of one player. High-level athletes don't think that way. They didn't get to that level by being with that kind of a mindset. What high-level athletes do, when I was playing college football in Northern Division I football, I can tell you, a lot of the pros that would come in to see us, they would repeatedly tell us over and over again, that for the love of the game they played in college, but when they're at that high level, that you guys got to understand this is a business. This is a business. This is a business. They'd all say the same thing repeatedly. This is a business. And so if Kevin Durant, for example, leaves and go to another company, it's not because of Draymond Green. He's going to resolve those issues with Draymond Green. It's because of a business decision that he made. It's a business decision. But the truth of the matter is that they're, men, don't get offended, guys, but men in general, they can have it out with their best friend and go at it and literally go into a fist fight, and the next day it's completely forgotten. I'll give you a perfect example. One of my good friends is a Hall of Famer basketball coach, and he was coaching my son Zach. And he told us, and there was a miscommunication between both of us. And so get down there, drives 2 hours, leave all my patients, get there 2 hours, and nobody's there. And then I look at all the texts and I call the coach and I tell my son before all this stuff happens, I said, look, Zach, I go, we're gonna go at it. But before even this all happened, I said, we're gonna go at it. And then we're going to resolve it. And tomorrow it's going to be all forgotten. I go, because that's what men do. I go, we got to express each other. We got to talk things out and go and maybe get angry and so forth with each other, communicate. But the next day, those pictures of everything, that scene is washed from our mind and we're best friends. And so guess what? We're driving home 2 hours now, and we get home, and I said, now when mommy gets home, I want you to know that mommy's might be saying a couple things. And so we get home, I go, but remember, men are men and women are women. So we get home, and sure enough, I tell my wife, and lovingly she said, you're not going to go drive another 2 hours tomorrow? You're not going to do that? Oh no, and this and all this stuff. And I look at him, and he just got it. And he said, yeah, Daddy, men are men and women will do what women do. And I'm not being offensive to women, but what I'm trying to tell you is that men in general, guys, they can have issues, but tomorrow we're like the dog. We forget about what happened the next day. And so athletes at that high level, they're not sitting there and are going to be school and bickering like little girls on the sidelines. They're going to discuss issues, and then they're going to eventually resolve it, because their ultimate goal is for the best of the team is to win the championship, and they're not going to get caught up on the media and all the crap that happens. Champions don't do that, and those two are champions. They're not going to do that with each other. It's an emotional game. They're trying to win. They're trying to make something happen, and that's all they're trying to do. But eventually, they're going to work it out with each other, and if one decides to go, it's a business decision. It had nothing to do with the other guy. Champions don't do that. And so, guys, what am I telling you that today? Because, I'm a doctor, and I know that if you're in a relationship, if you're having issues, you never want to keep score. Well, I did this and she did that, or he did that and I did that, and we're keeping score. That is a disaster to your health. That's a disaster to your relationship. That's a disaster on a basketball court, on a football field. It's a disaster to be that way. It's all about, what can I do? What can I do to make the team better? The team, in the relationship, in the business, in their life. What can I do that I can make the team better? And that's what high-level people do. But if you keep score and you keep mentally putting pictures in your head and you remember stuff 10 years out and you bring it back, that's not only going to destroy your relationship, the business that you're in, the playing field, the court that you're on, but that'll also destroy you. And you don't want to do that. And see, everything in from my Facebook to my Instagram to my YouTube, that's everything I'm about, is the positive environment, the mindset of a champion, and how to be a champion in everything you do. Because if you get the internal game right, then the external stuff on the court shows up. And they're a winning team because they got this right. And so don't buy into what all the other media is saying about Kevin Durant and Draymond Green, because I can guarantee you in the day or two, they're going to be high-fiving each other. They're going to be on the phone. They're going to correct it, and they're going to figure out a way to win the championship. That's what champions do. All right, you guys, you take care. You have a wonderful day. It's Dr. Masood.